Tomorrow, people around the country will celebrate Memorial Day. And while we will be enjoying the influx of warm weather, Hawaii has never said aloha to the beautiful climate. Today, we try some Hawaiian snacks that we hope will have us saying mahalo. But for now, all we can say is, you tried it! You tried that! I'm Nick Novak, my pal Shane Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Hello.
All right, guys. Some big news. It's just two months away from now, right? Mm-hmm. 2 months and a week. In Logan, Ohio, the big Hocking Hills Bigfoot Festival.
Ooh.
It's coming up.
Ooh, a Bigfoot note. Yes. Do tell.
So, a few of the things that are going to be included at this Bigfoot Festival.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be live music, right? That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Crafts and vendors.
Oh, yeah.
Local cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
Jeep show.
Yes.
Whatever that means.
Jeep show.
What? What is a Jeep show?
I don't know.
You lost me at Jeep show.
You had me at Jeep show.
They will have Squatch and Seek. All right. So, Squatch and Seek, I think, is basically what's been going on forever of looking for Bigfoot.
Sasquatch and Seek.
Bigfoot. Yeah.
And then the last thing that's noted there is a meet and greet. So, who are you meeting and greeting? Bigfoot?
Do they? Yeah, is it like? Do they have a guy in a Bigfoot costume, a la like Santa Claus at the mall? You can like sit in his lap and tell him what you want for Christmas.
Right.
Who's the parade marshal? Is it White Pie? Is there a white pie eating contest?
Where is this? Ohio?
This is Ohio. I don't know where Logan,
really
Ohio
far.
is. Yeah, it is far away.
Was Bigfoot seen in Ohio or something? Is that like his birthplace or something? I don't know.
I mean, where don't you see Bigfoot? He's omnipresent.
It looks like it's in a very small town, like a couple hours outside of Columbus.
No, a small town. No,
oh, really? Like in San Francisco? You sure?
If this was like within an hour or something of my house, I 100% would go to it.
Absolutely.
It sounds fantastic. I mean, who doesn't love arts and crafts and a meet and greet?
Who doesn't love a Jeep show?
A Jeep show. Is that? Yeah. What do you guys think happens at the Jeep show? Do people drive Jeeps around, or is it just you have a Jeep, you just come and park it, and then people can like admire the Jeeps?
Yes,
that probably is it.
That's probably you don't think there's like
people drive around to their Jeep.
You don't think it's like a whole monster truck style show, like Jeeps jumping over other Jeeps, and like one of the Jeeps transforms into like a robot that breathes fire, stuff like that?
Is that what you think happens at a monster truck show?
Wasn't
a
there
transformer comes to life?
Yeah, wasn't there like didn't there at the monster truck shows? Didn't there used to be like the one turn a big robot that like shoots?
They have some big like Truckosaurus Rex.
Yeah, right.
It's a big metal thing that like picks up a car and like
but he doesn't turn. It's not a truck that then transforms into a dinosaur.
Oh,
you're thinking of Voltron.
I'm pretty sure Truckosaurus has literally the most limited like robotic movement. Like they have to place a car into its pinching jaw or hand, and then it like slowly lifts it up to its jaws. I think I might have seen Truckosaurus.
What do you want it to do? Perform open heart surgery? Like it's a fucking demo derby robot. What the fuck do you like?
Yes, I do want it to perform open heart surgery. Actually,
I wanted to do something. Dab maybe.
Crushes a car and just slowest dab ever as its arms slowly move,
leaking hydraulic fluid everywhere.
I mean, there definitely could be a Jeeposaurus. They put they put some hair on it, make it look like a Bigfoot. How cool would that be?
Very.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Probably outside of the budget of Logan, Ohio.
I would definitely wait a long time for meet and greet. I would love a Bigfoot photo.
Mm-hmm.
I do wonder. So, what I think of car shows, I don't understand a car show.
What? You go there, everyone drives their car up and gets eaten by Carosaurus Rex. What's the problem?
In general, like the whatever, the auto show, like local
Yeah,
auto
yeah,
shows.
agree.
You go and you look at cars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in some ways, they're advertisements for cars, right? Well, a lot of them,
Not
like
in
the
some
new...
ways. In every way. There's
Well,
an
but, like-
advertisement for cars.
But there's vintage car shows that are just people showing. Like my father-in-law has like an Austin Healey that he rebuilt, and he goes to Austin Healey conclaves and shows, but it's just to show off his cool car. It's not for sale.
Right.
But then there's other auto shows that are like, here's the new line of, whatever Dodge Neons.
I have some experience in this area, as I have been to many, many, many auto shows in my day.
Why?
Well, so my dad used to love to take my brother David and I to the Chicago Auto Show down at like McCormick Center or whatever it's called.
Right.
And so we would go there almost every year when I was a kid. And like definitely as a kid, the only thing I wanted to see was like the Lamborghini, or like whatever.
Truckosaurus.
I wanted to see the Lamborghini be eaten by Truckosaurus. That was like the only thing in it for me, was like see the fancy sports cars. And then so then as an adult, I have been a couple times with David. Like we went to the Chicago Auto Show like right before I moved to California, I think. And then in California, we went to the one here in San Francisco a couple times. I don't give a fuck about cars.
You've willfully gone. So what is this like a
Is it
nostalgic thing
fun?
with you and your brother?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely is. Because neither of us really care about cars that much. I mean, we would go and like sit in every fucking car and just like take a stupid picture. Like, here's me in a fucking Camry, or whatever. But like, and then I would want to go and like see the Lamborghinis still and like pose for a picture in front. Like, I mean, you can't go right up to the Lamborghini. There's like a rope, but like as close as you can get.
You need it for your social medias, though.
Yeah, gotta have it for the social medias. Gotta put it on Hot or Not.
Get that score up.
Yeah.
This guy's standing next to a car he doesn't own. Look at that guy.
And it's just, and I
don't
know
get
I know
it.
there are many
No.
people this way, but I
Yeah.
don't. Even classic cars.
No.
Someone driving a classic car down the road, like, I guess the only way to be interested in a car if it's like, oh, that's the car, maybe a car from a movie. I don't know, maybe.
You know, it'd be cool if someone gave me a car. I'm interested in that car. Oh, here's the
Right.
free car show where I get to drive away with a free car. I'd be
But
interested in that.
The worst part of the car show was definitely like, I mean, there'd be some cars, like to your point about it being an ad, there'd be like, oh, here's the latest, Ford Focus. And it's like on a turntable and there's some model standing in front of it being like, it's got bucket seats and like, I don't know, fucking 4-wheel drive. What do cars have these days? I don't know. But, so, it's just like, I'm not going to sit here and watch a presentation about this fucking thing. I just want to eat hot dogs and like pose in a Camry.
Pose in a Camry. Get a Truckosaurus upskirt shot. Be on my way.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's the other thing too. Like, I think my father-in-law goes to a lot of car shows, and like, I'm sure he'd want me to go or would invite me, but I don't care, and I don't know jack shit about that. I'd be the guy who'd be like standing next to the car, like, oh, what is this thing? What's the specs on this? And I'd be like, oh, it's got a exhaust pipe. Like, I don't know any. Like, it's look, it's got.
You're
windows.
pretending you know.
Well, yeah, no, I just go. I
You
don't
stand
fucking
next
know.
to the car, people ask you questions, and you make shit up.
And you say it's got an exhaust
Yeah.
pipe.
Have you checked out the brake pedal on this Butte?
Well, it's blue. Actually, that one's red. I don't know. What are
I'm
you
sorry, I don't
talking
know anything about cars.
about? And I'm colorblind.
Then you look to the corner and like give me the signal, like Novak now, and then I have a little remote, and Truckosaurus like rips through the ceiling.
Picks me up and moves me to a different car I can stand next to. Hey there, ladies.
The other thing we like to used to do at these car shows, because they would have there'd always be like one or two pickup trucks where the people had put the biggest possible wheels on the truck. You know what I mean? So we would go and these wheels would be 6 feet tall on like a regular pickup truck, and we would just go and like want to pose pictures like, this wheel's taller than me. That's a good picture.
Are you able to honk the horns of the car? That might be fun.
I think they've disabled. Yeah, I think they disabled the horns and all the
That probably
cars.
get abused.
But
too.
yeah.
I remember being at a car show. I actually saw you at the one, and you were standing by a car
Yeah.
Ass cheek spread, saying, "Here's your exhaust pipe."
Hold on.
You remember that?
I was showing them my asshole, or I was farting. Which one was I doing?
No, you were showing them your asshole.
Oh yeah, I was on all fours with my asshole hanging out.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
Oh yeah, that one show you saw me where I have my asshole out. Yeah, I forgot. and they were like, "Oh man," and I'm like, "Vroom vroom, I'm a car." Remember they would come by?
And then you were like, "This tire's bigger than my asshole. Look." You're showing people. Here's my asshole in a Camry, etc.
You remember?
Remember on your social medias for a while, Chad, where there's a picture of you standing next to my asshole?
Now I'm eating a hot dog, but you can't see it because you're looking at my asshole. All those classic pictures.
Just a close-up shot of your asshole. Just it says at the car show.
Check out this Lambo.
Hashtag nostalgia.
I remember when you and Dave used to come by and sit on my back and take a picture. When my butthole was split open.
All right. Let's get into the snacks. We got 3 snacks, rate them on a 5-point scale. I love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. All right. Geiger, what's the chili mango one? You got the boxes. So
it says these 2 from Hawaii are from listener Des. Des, unfortunately, if you're listening to this, one of the snacks you gave us, we've already done, the ube crackers. So I apologize there, but thank you for thinking of us. Anyway, this is Island. It's called, the brand is Island Snacks, which seems uber generic. Quality in every bite.
I mean, they ain't wrong.
Yeah, they are from the island. And these are chili mango gummies. I feel like we've done similar things like this where it was like a sucker or something else where it was supposed to be fruit with like that crunchy chili powder.
The Vero mango lollipop.
Yes. Yeah. Which we hated, right? Or no?
It was like...
It was vile.
It like was the worst of the... Did it lose
the
entire...
It tasted
it might have, yeah. Or it was up there.
It tasted like bile, you're right.
It is like... the pieces are all different shapes, like beef jerky style. It's not like a gummy. It is a gummy consistency, but it's more like almost fruit snack gummy than it is like a gummy bear.
It's like a dried mango. It's the consistency of a dried mango. Maybe not quite as hard as a normal dried mango.
Ugh.
And it's got chili powder on the outside, which comes in late.
So sometimes we frequently go to the farmer's market here, and there's a stand where they cut up a mango, like a fresh mango, and like cut it into slices, and they put this chili powder on top of it. My kids really like it. It reminds me a bit of that.
And then you try to reach for it, and they won't give it to you, and they say, "Nobody touch a mango."
Oh, God.
Yeah, bringing that back. I gonna sound dumb. I don't know if I've ever had a piece of mango. I probably have, but I don't remember ever sitting down eating a mango.
It's the world's most popular fruit.
I don't know if I can have a mango now. I'm so...
You're allergic to mango?
I don't know.
I mean, you just ate mango, so...
Oh, yeah.
How's it feel?
Sorry. My premium high-grade exhaust pipe is fluctuating a little bit. I don't know. No,
I might be allergic. I'm feeling an irresistible urge to take a picture of my ass. It's just your allergies all along.
The new Buick Goatsy XL.
All right, Gag, what do you think of this?
Yeah. This is tough in a way, but not really. I don't know. It's better than some of the other mango and chili kind of things that we've had, I think. I don't mind the consistency. It's got the right amount of like, it's almost like a fruit snack sort of. It's like sort of chewy, but not too bad. It's not like really trying to like gnaw your way through this thing. Chad's right that the chili comes in late. However, I don't maybe I don't like mango, but the fruit flavor tastes so sour. I think it's the combination of. If you want to think if it tasted sweet and then you get hit with the chili at the end, I think it tastes sour from the beginning and then it's chili on top of that, and it just doesn't do it for me. I am gonna give this a dislike that. I don't think it's a hate, but I don't. This is too strong a flavor, and I don't like that flavor.
Chad?
I will say this is not as bad as that lollipop for sure. I like mango a lot, actually. I mean, well, I don't know why I said that. I like mango all right. It's never a fruit that I ever reach for, but it does taste good when we do have it. And in particular, a dried mango is a really tasty snack. You can buy those dried mangoes at like a grocery store or whatever. And so when I take a bite of this, I like that fruit flavor that comes in. I actually think that part of it is pretty tasty. But all that flavor that's in my mouth gets like immediately wiped out by all the chili powder. Starts burning my tongue and stuff. So while this isn't like super, super offensive, I stopped after 2 bites. I don't want to go back. Hate that.
Wow.
Oof. Not too surprising, actually.
Well, you guys mostly have said what needed to be said.
That's right.
And there's just a lot of issues. The consistency isn't great.
There's a lot of issues.
We have a ton of mango in our house because one of my daughters loves it, like more than any food on the
She likes to touch a mango.
Yes. But usually it's like we'll have just frozen pieces. The reason I don't cut up of fresh mango much is because it's a pain in the ass to cut.
Such a pain in the ass, yeah.
How do you cut it?
So the best way that I've found is to cut because there's a giant pit in it. Mm-hmm. So you have to cut the 2 sides and then cut it into these little cubes and turn the skin inside out.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and you can get good pieces and they're fine. But it's too much work.
Yeah.
Can you just eat it like an apple if you want?
No. The skin's way too tough. The other way you can do it is if you peel the skin, then you chop it into squares before slicing off the sides. Do little squares, and then when you cut down the sides, the squares just fall off, and then you can pick them up that way. But that's even more work than the one you described. So
the skin's almost like avocado style thick, it's
okay.
not like an edible skin. This is not great. It is way better than the lollipop. It's not offensive. I'm gonna give it a dislike. That 2 dislikes and a hate. Not a great score. We'll split up the Hawaii snacks. We put this other one in here. Doesn't really fit, but we had it extra. It is the, how do you think this is pronounced? Sojove
Rezy.
Rezy.
I have the little note. This one also came from a friend of the pod, Allison, from the Czech Republic. It says, "This bar divides the nation. While some people swear by it, others just shake their heads in disapproval. Clearly falling into the latter group, we are hardly unbiased judges here." Okay, so that's the rest. But you can taste a bit of
that's
coconut.
The rest?
Was that ad copy she was writing?
I think she just copied and pasted from somewhere. The
okay.
structure is similar to halva, but not quite the same. You can taste a bit of coconut, but then again, it's not coconut. This is a love or hate at first bite. That's the exact sentence.
This it looks like a half of a hot dog.
Yeah, it looks like a breadstick.
It's so big and thick.
Easy.
All right.
What hot dogs are you eating? Yeah, it sounds the real stopper for the old exhaust pipe.
There's a weird consistency.
It's very odd.
What the
This is
fuck?
toothsome.
What? What is this flavor?
Why? Oh. Is this coconut?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's definitely coconut.
Oh my god.
It's bad.
What are the... Wait, are there ingredients we can read?
No, there's not. I just looked.
Oh.
Oh, hoy.
Oh, I'm gonna puke. Oh.
What
no,
is
you're
this?
not.
It's not just coconut. There's something...
Yeah, it's fucking ass.
Oh.
The
Yummy.
tears of the fallen are in here, I think. I don't know fucking...
Oh, man.
God.
Oh, boy.
Yummy,
Ooh, Nelly.
yummy.
All right.
Love that.
Chad made several near vomit faces. So, what do you think?
This is one of the most disgusting things we have ever eaten on this podcast. This is like a top 3 contender for me for nasty. That was so. I really thought I was going to puke for a minute. I had to spit it out.
Okay.
I don't know what it is that's in this. I couldn't identify the flavor, but it tasted like it tasted like barf to me. This is really gross. I hate that.
Okay. That reaction. Look, that reaction.
Bring it back down to earth a little bit here.
The reaction is way over the top, but is it? Because this is one of the most fucking vile things I've ever had. It's so bad, I also felt sick eating it. I didn't like. So I did it where I don't have anywhere to spit it, so I stop chewing. And you just like hold your mouth open and like let it sit there until you could do anything, until I could find a drink. And then when I filled my mouth with the drink, then I was able to get it down.
So you drank something? That's what that's
Yeah.
called. Not serial killers. As I filled my mouth with this drink, I swallowed my prey.
As I consumed the liquid and swirled it around.
I would have to be paid money to finish this. It's so fucking bad.
Wow.
Hate that.
How much we talking here? $20?
Yeah,
At
you better
least.
pick a sum I don't have on me.
At least.
Would you eat it for $20?
No! Like $500 at least.
You give me $100, I'll eat it. Right
I thought I was gonna puke. It's disgusting.
$500? I'll shove this in my tailpipe.
All right, Mab, what do you think?
Well, look, I think the destination is accurate, but the descriptors weren't. I can't imagine eating this and quote
Come with
unquote
us.
almost vomiting. It's not that bad that you wretch.
Take another bite.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that. Slow down there, friend.
I'll give you 20 cents.
Oh God! I will pay you $2 to eat it out of my asshole. I'm sorry, exhaust pipe. That said, while I think I could eat it without vomiting, that is about the bar this just barely clears. This is really shitty. I think it definitely tastes like coconut as part of the ingredients. There's something sugary to it that is also gross. And it's a weird, Chad mentioned it earlier, like when we were eating it. I think his exact quote was, he said something about the consistency being like just fucking weird. Like it's like a tubular brick of like stuck together powder. It almost feels like a cookie, but it's
like
not
Play-Doh-ish or something.
Yeah. It's like old polenta or something. I don't know what the fuck. So I am giving it a hate that. We are united in the flaming bag of dog shit here. I could swallow it without vomiting, but just barely.
Wow, some real shit so far. So the
I'll be
chili
remembering
mango's
this
in the
thing at the end of the year for the worst of the year. I'll be remembering this one.
I will.
The way that you made me barf.
All right, Chad, what do you got?
What do I got? Good question.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's Memorial Day tomorrow, I think.
Mhm.
It is.
So, yeah, we're gonna do a little Memorial Day themed Dis or Dat. We haven't done Dis or Dat in a little while, but it's basically just like every one of our segments, pick from two things.
Pick between something and the fall foliage.
I did. Yeah, that's true. I did use fall foliage for many of my disserdats. But let's be clear. This is Memorial Day.
Different kind of foliage. Spring foliage.
Spring foliage? Fuck you talking about? All right. So we're starting off with activities. For Memorial Day, it's a common day to do activities. And two of the most popular activities we're going to choose from here. Parade versus barbecue. Novak, what you picking?
Geiger and I have actually been to no parades together, our families, and
we went to that. Remember when we went to the Bigfoot parade that one year?
Yeah.
In Ohio.
Full Jeep after Jeep.
Countless Jeeps. What does this have to do with Bigfoot? Shut the fuck up.
It's a cheap show.
When your kids are little, it's kind of fun to watch. They get to go after the candy that's being thrown. Mm-hmm. But after about 15 minutes of parade, you've seen all there is to see. Right. There's some good parts. The band walks
There's only so many Jeeps you can watch.
The people who throw the rifles like back and forth and catch. What's that called? It's like marching band where they like throw shit to like people 2 rows back.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
NRA?
Yeah.
Chucking
AK-47s. Color guard? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know what it's called, but
all right.
Anyway, there's like likable stuff in there, like guy in unicycle, but then mostly it's
you're not really selling this too well.
Mostly
guy on unicycle.
Mostly it's like guy running for office I've never voted for and won't vote for.
Yeah.
Like just driving a car.
Yeah.
And just various like community members that I'm not interested in meeting. And barbecue is fun. You get to eat food, right? Hang out with your friends. But this is a no-brainer. This is barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Novak is right. Parades suck. As an adult, right? You just sit there. You have to like fight for a spot. You sit there, wait. Like the parade. Oh, it starts at 10. That motherfucker's not starting until 11:15. I can guarantee you that. Mm-hmm. And yes, as Novak said, besides obvious highlights of NRA juggling and unicycle, there's really it's a lot of like, oh, there's the alderman that I couldn't pick out of a fucking lineup. Oh, he's sitting in the back of a Lambo. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, there's Geiger's butthole. No, but there's like
some high school football team I could give a fuck about.
Here's 6 marching bands.
Just you on a float, turning side to side with your ass
on one of those things like at a car show where just rotate around.
There's a model standing up there.
Yeah.
The model's like, now if you examine the asshole closely, you will notice the rings of brown.
The rings of brown.
These are new for 2023.
How
about before the parade you wipe?
Just shit dribbling down my thigh. Sorry, I had a big practice. No, but I think growing up too is bad because we lived in a small town, so it was a lot of like, I swear to God, Saukville called in every fucking fire truck in the tri-state area to drive down the middle, and it would just be 18 fire trucks. Honk, honk. Oh, there's the one from Grafton. Like, who gives a shit? And there was this one. All right, we can maybe cut this if it's wrong, but
no way.
Okay, no. Well, there was like one group of kids that were from like the inner city in Chicago that would come and do these elaborate breakdancing and rifle twirling and flag things, and they were awesome, and they tumbled and stuff. So that was literally the only reason anyone wanted to be at any of the parades in my hometown, and to the point where they would put them at the end on purpose so people would stay, and you would hear rumors like, and this is the part we maybe need. It was like, when are the black guys coming? When are the black guys? When are the black guys going? Because like they were like the inner city Chicago kids, and like that's how. Yeah, look, I didn't grow up in a
hadn't seen them before.
Yeah, that was the highlight. Parades suck. I love eating barbecue. Love drinking. I love yard games, which is something you get to do at a barbecue, like Coob and Frisbee beer and all that. That's barbecue all the way.
You lived in a town with more per capita unicycle riders than black people.
I guarantee you there's a fucking lot more Jeeps in Wisconsin than there are growing up at the time in my home.
And it was sad, like when that one year then they couldn't make it, and they're like, "Well, Geiger, get up there and pull down your pants."
Here it comes. Here's the finale. They're all getting up and clapping, and I'm just wiggling around with my asshole. No, fuck you.
Model's up there. If you examine closely, you can see his balls dangling underneath.
Hey, Dick Geiger, is that your son? No.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I started it off with an easy one, of course. This is barbecue, hands down. I think parades are fucking stupid. All right. Well, since we're going to be at the barbecue, what you guys going to do? Hot dog or burger? Geiger?
What foe indeed. Hot dog or burger? Actually, this isn't that hard for me. Now, I'm not a huge, I think I've said this before, I'm not a gigantic burger guy. Burgers are good. I ate a burger tonight. I'm not opposed to a burger.
I ate burgers
0
4
points.
to 5 nights a week. No points for burgers.
I wasn't trying to make that joke, I promise. I wish I had in retrospect. But, like, hot dog to me is the most basic bitch food. Like, it's just, like, the people, I think I'm on a phone call right now with 2 people that would order a hot dog at a restaurant or, like, at a fast food place. I never would. It's just, like, the difference between a hot dog
Well.
at a
What
place.
a charmed life. You
No, well, I'm just saying the difference between a hot dog at home and a hot dog in a restaurant is not that different to me. It's not worth it. Now, I will admit, sometimes at a ball game, that makes more sense. But anyway, hot dogs are fine. In truth, I would probably eat one of each. But if I had to choose one, I'd probably go burger.
Okay. Everything you said was true. And then you made the wrong choice at the end. There's not that much difference between a hot dog at home and a hot dog at a restaurant. There's a huge fucking difference between a hamburger at a restaurant and a hamburger that people make at barbecues.
Yeah.
They're way shittier, right? People don't like buy the best ground beef and like make sure to cook it. They're always
You better have fucking Wagyu if you invite Novak over your fucking barbecue.
They're all just overcooked, right? It's just fine. It's just like okay. But a hot dog is still pretty decent. Like it still tastes the same as it would anywhere. Nobody can fuck up a hot dog.
I like hot dogs. I'm not arguing.
I just think the generic barbecue, like a big group barbecue burger, is not good. Is like a bad version of a burger. Okay, and I love good burgers, but a hot dog is almost the same anywhere you get it. I'm gonna go hot dog.
I think Novak makes a great point there because, I like on the food hierarchy, I would choose cheeseburger over hot dog.
Oh, see, I thought you were the most hot dogging of all of us.
Well, no, I love hot dogs. I went to the A's Cubs game last week. I ate 2 hot dogs and a brat and a pretzel and a beer and a Coke and a water. But I ate a lot of food. But I didn't get a burger while I was there. I got hot dogs. But like a good burger is better than the best hot dog.
Right.
Yes.
But Novak is absolutely right. When you go to these barbecues, you don't get a good burger. You get like a BK level burger or something like that.
That's literally what I ate tonight. I was in a hurry, to my defense. Yeah.
So then you know why I'm picking hot dog. Okay, let's move to the sides at the barbecue. Well, I don't know if these are both sides, but whatever. Let's move to the next one. Other things that might be on the grill. We're going to have corn on the cob on the grill versus that like a skewer, which will maybe have like meat and like maybe some bell peppers or onions.
Kebab,
or
you mean?
Something. Yeah, kebab.
Yeah.
Kebab. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word kebab. I wrote down meat skewer in my notes.
That's not inaccurate. That's fine.
So I'll go first on this one. I'm actually not a huge fan of those kebabs. They're fine, but like get those veggies out of here. Corn on the cob on the grill. I think is
Get those veggies out of here. I'm gonna pick the veggie.
It's barely a veggie. You get like it just all comes straight out Geiger's butthole when he's done eating it. When I eat corn, it goes out Geiger's butthole.
Yeah, will you lay off, man? I got a busy day tomorrow.
Yeah, I think like corn is one of my favorite things to grill actually because it's like pretty hard to fuck up. You know, you just wrap it in foil, throw some butter in there, and turn it every 5 minutes, and you're done. So yeah, I will go corn on the cob. Novak, what do you think?
This is really difficult. When you said corn on the cob, I thought I would probably be picking it over just about anything because it is delicious. And load that thing up with butter and salt. It's hard to beat.
But then you put it skewer.
But then you put it up against like a main dish, right?
Yeah, dinner.
And meat and veggie skewer is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little of everything, so it is tough. But if I was at the barbecue and I could only get one of the two, I'm probably going to pick that skewer. So I'm going to go skewer.
Wow, picks the kebab.
This is tough. Well, both of those are good. The thing I love kebab. We make kebab a lot during the summer. Mm-hmm. It's one of my favorite ways to eat grilled chicken because you marinate it and then you do little chunks.
Sure.
I love like the grilled or singed like onion, or like also you put a mushroom on there and it's a grilled mushroom. That's really tasty as bitch. I love corn on the cob and I love it on the grill too. That's not it's a worthy competitor, and in many matchups it would have won. I probably would rather eat corn on the cob on the grill than a hot dog. Well, maybe not. I don't know, but I will take kebab as well. It's more versatile. You can do more things with it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys are wrong. Okay, so all right, enough food, you know. Enough
full.
You guys are full. One of the things that, you know, Memorial Day, it's like the start of summer, right? Versus like Labor Day, they have that whole rule where like, you know, you can't wear white after Labor Day until Memorial Day. You can start wearing white again. So what do you guys think? Wearing white versus not wearing white? Novak?
In the past, I was not a big white clothes wearer. But
now it's Memorial Day, so you can the past is in the back.
Like most, if I opened my drawer of t-shirts, I have like a lot of white undershirts. That's like most of my white clothes. But I have found that I liked wearing white clothes a little bit more now and then recently, so I'm gonna go with white. Yes on the white.
Okay. Good.
We covered this. I grew up in a very white neighborhood. No, I don't like white as a color. I don't look good in white, I don't think.
Too pale.
I'm too pale. Like Novak, most of my white is like undershirts, a couple dress shirts like you wear under a suit or something, or it would be white.
Do any of you own white tank tops like as your undershirts, or do you just
tank top?
Have you seen my body?
Jesus.
I'm talking about like an undershirt, you know, like a New York Tough or something, who like wears just the undershirt tank top version.
Yeah, no.
New York Tough.
Thanks, 1950s newscaster. I don't know. This hooligan man in his white tank top. No, I would look like a fucking idiot. I would look like that fat guy with the mustache from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I think.
Carl.
Like, hey guys. I would look. That's my Carl impression. I would look terrible. I bought one time for a Halloween costume when I went as a rapper or whatever.
Oh, I remember that.
But that's the only one. I had a pack of 3, and I think I wore them a couple times as actual undershirts, and they were not comfortable. It was too much skin contact.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't look good in white. I don't wear white all often. I will say no white for me. Any other color.
Chad.
Yeah.
Well, I the only white I have in my wardrobe is like one undershirt for my suit, and then which I never wear because I never wear suits, and then socks, and like that's the extent of the white in my entire wardrobe. Don't even have white underwear. I don't look good in white at all. I don't like wearing it. No white for me. Okay. Next one's going to be a dis, dat, or the other one. We might cut this one.
Uh-oh.
I have to edit a lot of this episode.
What's your favorite way? We know Memorial Day is actually not about barbecues. It's not about parades. It's about honoring our fallen soldiers. What is your favorite way to celebrate a dead soldier? We've got.
What the hell of a framing device there, asshole.
We've got
Celebrate
a dead soldier.
We've got.
Yeah.
We've got.
Hear these totally genuine answers.
Please don't
you've got
fucking
for
set us up for this.
Yeah.
All right, we got 21 gun salute versus folding the American flag onto their coffin versus playing taps. Geiger, what do you think?
Hold on. Am I doing this?
I don't know. Which is your favorite?
You can't do this.
I
Just pick the one you like.
I can't fold a flag. I can't play the trumpet. I mean, I think the concept of a 21 gun salute is kind of cool. I think it's like when they go like, and they like shoot, and they go, and they shoot. Like, that's kind of neat. And they do that a lot until they get to 21.
Can you do that 19 more times, please?
So I guess I'll go. I think the times I've seen it, I think the 21 gun salute's kind of neat. I'll go with that.
All right, Novak, what do you think?
Yeah, I think all this stuff's like pretty,
Yeah,
like powerful stuff when you're like at it. One of our we're at a funeral, Geiger and I, where they did the flag and taps as well, and I think the music evokes a bit more emotion. I'm going to go with taps.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of guns. Period. And the American flag, that's fine. So yeah, I will also go with. It's fine. I will go with taps as well. I like instruments. All right, last one. I'll go first with this one. Speaking of fallen soldiers,
oh boy.
Here we go.
Fallen soldiers versus fallen foliage. Now, as we know, I don't like fall foliage because it's a signal that trees are weak, and so I will go with the fallen soldier. Novak, what do you think?
Wait, what am I?
I like that a soldier died. Is that my picking?
I don't fucking know. I just wanted to say fallen soldier, fallen foliage. Who cares?
Who? That seems wrong. I like the fallen foliage.
Okay. Yep.
And
yep. Finish the sentence.
Long pause. It's a beautiful part of fall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is months away. But I'm still gonna pick it in this scenario. Geiger?
Me,
We're
huh?
split here.
Okay. We are. Yeah. Hold on. I'll talk to my lawyer real
What
quick.
do you want to be associated with?
My lawyer recommends that I choose. No. Yeah. No. I think trees are nice foliage.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's settled.
Well done.
Nice.
All right. We've got one snack to go. One snack to rule them all. Well, Geiger, I don't know, what is this?
Yeah. This is the other Hawaiian snack from Tez. This is Aloha Gourmet Products Da Crackseed Jar. Slivered rose cherry is the flavor. So not much in these things. It's just prune, salt, sugar, licorice, citric acid, rose flavor, and some food coloring.
Why is it called the jar? Like, I kept looking around my snack drawer
know.
for a jar of something.
It's a crackseed jar. I don't know why. I also don't know why it says sauteed rose cherry or slivered rose cherry, but it's prune. So these are dried ass prunes.
I don't mind a prune. You know, they help
Keeps
keep you regular.
Yeah. Oh, before every auto show, I go eat a bunch of prunes, make sure
You
that
prune it up.
exhaust pipe is clean as a whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Novak, you're making a weird face.
I think the prune just made him regular on air.
You playing the brown note over there?
Instead of taps.
So fucking nasty.
They did the brown note instead of taps, and everyone pooped.
Yep. That's what happened.
Voidalevich at the auto show.
Oh, God. Fucking... They need
Nobody go in the Camry!
The Camry.
I took a huge shit in the back of the Camry.
That's why they had a Jeep show after. They need all those Jeeps to carry out the segments of his turd.
Oh.
Are you all right there, buddy? You need some floss? No?
Yeah, this stuck in my teeth. Does it get stuck in your teeth too?
No.
A little bit.
Okay. They're like little... How do you describe them? They're almost like jerky, like small pieces of jerky looking.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of tough, but also gooey. And then when you're biting it, it seems to fall apart in almost like at least mine, in like a gelatin type of way. I think these are really disgusting. And the cherry flavor part of it is fine. I don't think it's a bad flavor. What's really off-putting to me is the texture. As I chewed, I was more and more put off by these snacks.
Yeah.
It's not, let's get one thing straight. It's not as bad as that second thing. This thing is a Toyota Camry that middle bar is Truckosaurus. Okay, let's just make that clear.
Wait, is Truckosaurus better than a Camry or no?
Middle bar's cool.
Yeah.
No, it's just that much more like the king of disgusting.
Oh,
okay.
I see.
And this can't match up to how terrible that was. However, this is still very bad, and I have no qualms about putting this as a hate that.
You like the mango more than this?
Yes, I do. It's the texture for me.
Jesus.
So, Geiger,
Okay.
where stand you?
For the record, a Toyota Camry is a very dependable car. You guys just shitting all over the Camry today.
Yeah.
Do they put, like,
My
the
mom
auto
drives
show
one.
has regular cars in it too,
Yeah.
right?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
depending
yeah.
on which one you go to, but yeah.
The newest version of it.
Right.
Yeah, I used to like sit when I had a Jetta. I would be like, I gotta go see the Jetta, and like, I don't like how they changed the interior. You know, that would be like my thought process.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That
It was
would
great. Great
that
time.
would
This
be
is
like my
what an
thought
afternoon.
process. Wow.
rip-roaring laughter we were having.
Thanks for taking me deep inside your mind when you were in these cars.
Yeah,
The interior's different.
I'd be like, Dave, look where the cup holder is now, and he'd be like, not giving a fuck.
He just fucking dropped to the jaw drops. He just starts screaming. And then Truckosaurus lifted him up and ate him. I don't hate these as much as you. I think the flavor is okay. I agree that the worst part is the texture. It kind of almost feels like what I imagine biting through flesh would be like. It's kind of soft and squishy, but a little tough. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
It's almost like got a meaty quality to it.
Yeah.
But I don't think the flavor is that bad. It's not good. Let's be real clear. But I could eat a bunch more of this than I could either of the other things tonight. I am going to give it, and maybe it's just, for me at least, benefiting from comparison, but I am going to put it in an indifferent. I don't actually think it's that bad.
Okay, so we've got a hate and an indifferent. If Chad gives this a hate as well, we will end up with a tie. But anything else besides that, and it will take home the win.
Real
Chad.
shit night, by the way. This is not good.
My biggest problem with this one is Novak mentioned the kind of the way it gets stuck in your teeth. You guys know I'm not a big fan of that, but I actually really like the flavor of it. I don't mind the consistency either. We eat like a decent amount of dried prunes in this household. Just like it, it helps the kids shit. But but I like I like the flavor of it. I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna downgrade it a little bit because of that stuck in the teeth thing. If that didn't happen, this would be a like that for me. I think it's actually pretty tasty. I'm shocked at Novak's hate. But I'm gonna instead give it a high level indifferent.
Okay,
right.
To a difference. That's a easy dub for the cherry jar. I don't know what they're called.
And the cherry jar
the crack seed
slowly
jar.
dabs.
Do you know that the Camry is actually the number one thing that the Truckosaurus hates because it constantly gets stuck in his teeth?
All right, Gagger, where can listeners come?
Truckosaurus takes a bite and then goes like, spits it out. Who shat in the back seat?
Avoided Love is just like, fuck you, Truckosaurus. I want to know why he's cursing at him. Who ate my gum? Like he's all angry that someone disturbed it. Yeah, you can. What do you want to do? Yeah, you can reach out to us at youtrided@gmail.com.
What do you want to do?
Nothing. I don't have to do anything.
I don't want to do this shit anymore. You can reach us at youtrided@gmail.com. We're on Twitter, #YouTriedThat. We are on Facebook with the You Tried That group. We're on YouTube and Instagram. Reach out to us. Let us know what you think of our ratings. Suggest a snack we should try. Ask a question for a mailbag, any of that stuff. If you do like the podcast, we'd love for you to leave a comment, a review, give us some stars, promote our brand, and tell all your friends and family if they want to hear stories about me shitting or us making fun of Jeep shows, that they should reach out to us. Because, don't reach out to us. We don't want to talk to them, but, just have them listen. So those of you that listen, thank you again. Thank you to Des and to Allison for the snacks today, even though we didn't like them a ton. I appreciate you going out and getting them for us. So thanks for that.
All right. So
Yeah, thank you guys.
Truckosaurus
Mm-hmm.
is just apparently from The Simpsons. But Robosaurus is the name of the real one. And Geiger, you were correct on some of this.
Yeah.
Robosaurus is a transforming dinosaur robot.
Oh, I was correct.
That was
it does
Chad.
transform.
I
Oh,
was
you
making
said
fun
Chad.
of him.
In
Yeah.
1989, and is owned by the company Monster Robots Incorporated. Robosaurus is modeled after Transformers toys, with the driver sitting in the head and the ability to transform from a 48-foot semi-trailer into a mechanical Tyrannosaurus Rex. It has hydraulically activated arms, grasping claws, and jaws, and a flamethrower in the head to give the effect of breathing fire.
I tell you, I swear, I never saw it in person, but I swear I remember seeing the commercials of like the truck like slowly, transforming and stuff. But then I was like, maybe did I make that up, or was it only The Simpsons? But I guess I was right.
It took 2 years and $2.2 million to build.
Sounds like a good investment.
That actually sounds like an engineering marvel.
Yeah.
You
It
know what
does
I mean?
sound impressive.
Like, although it's probably janky as fuck, but like,
I'm surprised the military hasn't co-opted it as a weapon
Yeah, right.
to invade other countries.
So yeah, it can fire. It has air cannons that can be used to fire confetti, fireworks, or missiles. So yeah, maybe it does
I'm
say
just
that.
picturing Truckosaurus lumbering over to a child, like breathing fire, and then just like pew, like a bunch of little confetti just shoots out into the crowd.
and if you actually, I'm here looking right now on Robosaurus's Instagram. It's just pictures. It's just pictures of him standing in front of the Lamborghinis.
Thumbsing up.
Yeah, there's one Lamborghini after another.
Truckosaurus. I'm looking at Truckosaurus as Be Real. It's just a picture of him holding wine, and you can see his feet. The whole thing.
I'm looking right now. It's funny you guys said that. I'm looking right now at a picture of. I'm looking at his profile on Tinder, and it says, "If you'd like to meet Fuckasaurus, come on out."
Oh, here I just brought up Truckosaurus's OnlyFans.
Is it all exhaust pipe
He
shots?
comes fire.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
all over the car's faces.
Okay.
Whoa!
Okay.
A little Bukkake.
Let's say they let you sit in the head and drive Robosaurus.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
probably get on the parade in Saukville and fucking blow those townies' minds.
Yeah, like I can do anything. I can I can go.
Yeah, you can start popping and locking.
Superman that hole. Could I
like wave with your arm where you start on one end and go to the other?
How agile is he? Could I like join the NBA? I think it'd be pretty awesome.
No.
NBA's insane.
I don't think you can only join the NBA because you're not agile enough. Rip through the stadium.
Smash the hoop.
Mind if I join?
I go to Novak's house for the Memorial Day barbecue, and he's driving Truckosaurus at the grill, and I'm like, "You burned the burgers again!" He's like, "I breathe fire. What do you want from me?"
Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, where could you take him?
You could go to like your boss's house and intimidate them or something.
Intimidate them? Give me a raise, and they'll start stomping on his front door or something like.
Get revenge on your high school bully or something, you know?
It doesn't make you a god. You're gonna get arrested. It's a shitty demo derby machine.
What are the cops gonna do? It's got missiles or something, I think.
You can't be stopped.
You can't be like calling in the fucking Avengers to take down Robosaurus.
Instead, the bully like runs behind you, and you're like, "Oh fuck! Stay there for 10 minutes until I can spin the fuck around."
Lateral mobility is not great on this thing. Just edging around.
Pew! Oh shit! That's not a heat-seeking missile.
I shouldn't have aimed at my own house.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Drive it.
Truckosaurus in Saukville.
Oh man.
Truckosaurus goes to Saukville.
Hey,
children's book.
Step aside. 14 separate municipalities fire trucks. Here comes fucking Truckosaurus.
Truckosaurus is standing there watching the Saukville parade like, "Hey, when are the black cars coming?"
Everyone's screaming, "Oh my god, look! This is amazing! Have you seen that?" What, Truckosaurus? No, those black kids!
Yeah. I'm slowly turning Truckosaurus around. What's going on back there? My tail takes out the only 2 houses in Saukville. I'm
Mr.
kidding.
Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, hello. Clop, clop, clop.
All right. That'll do it for this time. We'll be back next time. We're trying out 3 brands.
This is...
Yep.
I'm going to drive the world's only Robosaurus. It's worth $2 million. It's as heavy as 25 cars. It spits flames. It eats cars. Let's do this.